In 2020, SeaWorld Entertainment was set to debut 5 new roller coasters. And before the pandemic hit, only one got to open. The rest got delayed until 2022. We just rode Icebreaker, we just rode Iron Gwazi. We'll get to Emperor at some point. Pantheon is the last one, and we are here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for our first rides. In order to ride Pantheon for past member previews, you have to come here to these kiosks, and Sarah is going to demonstrate how you get this. So, here we have our kiosk. You go to past member options, membership rewards, and Pantheon one-time ride. And there we go. So, Pantheon previews are a little bit different than the average park. For Iron Gwazi and Icebreaker, all we had to do was show our memberships. We could enter the plaza. Busch Gardens is doing things a little bit different. In order to ride Pantheon, you have to get that pass, you show it to the entrance, and they take it, and it gives you only one ride for the entire duration of the event. Not exactly ideal. However, from what we've heard, they're allowing re-rides after 5 o'clock. So we're hoping that we can get more than one ride today. Walking up to the entrance, we already got banners all over the place for Pantheon. We made it inside Busch Gardens Williamsburg. All right, guys, what are you most looking forward to about Pantheon?
Definitely the launch, spike, and top hat.
Okay. I'm most looking forward to, I think, the Outer Bank turn looks pretty wild.
It do.
And yeah, that spike is just absolutely huge, so that should be pretty cool. I'm stoked. They're celebrating St. Patrick's Day here at Busch Gardens. Unfortunately, not every ride is open in the park. Both Griffin and Alpine guys are down for repaints, but that's okay. We're mainly gonna be staying near Pantheon. All right, here we are, the entrance to Pantheon, and it's poppin'. So right here, they're gonna ask to see our memberships and our one ride pass, and that's how we get to cross the bridge into the plaza. We are crossing the bridge over the train tracks into Pantheon. First impressions, not a whole lot to it.
I want like fountains. And
yeah, I know. We got lockers and a sign, and
I want to feel like I'm
that's
in
about
Rome.
it.
Come on.
I know, but hey, that's all right. I mean, this is effectively like a whole new section of the park, and maybe we can hope that one day they'll do something to it, but as for now, yeah, it's pretty minimalist. Here we go, underneath the sign. Rides must be at least 52 inches tall to ride, and we're in. We got our first piece of theming. We got Minerva, which is chapter 1. I guess each section of the ride is kind of themed to one of the gods. We have a garbage can, and we're at chapter 2, Mercury. I feel like this is definitely a missed opportunity for columns on either side.
Literally, we were talking about there's like a shopping mall like right by my house that has more theming as far as like Roman and Greek architecture, but you know.
There's the station. Wow, we go right up next to the spike.
We are.
This is the line for the front, stretches all the way down here. That is crazy, but almost every other row is a walk-on. There's several empty rows here. All right, our first ride's gonna be in the back row, and it is 45 degrees out. This is gonna be cold. The ride, I think, has to close at 42, so I don't know how many rides we're gonna get on this, but we're gonna try. Oh, no, okay, that's weird. Did you see that?
Order guests, step carefully into the seats directly in front of you and pull the...
All right, we did it. Our first ever ride on Pantheon. I have some thoughts.
I do too.
That was, first of all, surprising. Longer ride than I was expecting.
Yeah, that was my first thought. Was like, oh wow, I was expecting a lot shorter of a ride, but
Yeah. What moment stood out to you the most? Because I have one in mind that I did not think would be, and that's the airtime hill.
Going
in the
backward.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're going back into the spike, you get ejected
It's
going
violent.
up.
That and like the first element on the ride, because like it's very slow and like
Yeah.
you kind of get a little bit of like almost hang time.
You
it
do.
feels like.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
definitely get hang time in that first element, but like getting launched backwards over that airtime hill, like going backwards, you like it's hard to see where you're going, so you don't know, like you can't really predict how to like get your body like ready for it. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so cool, and then you go so high up the spike in the back
Dude,
row.
the spike
You
is
do.
wild. Like in
It
the
was-
other
Spike
back.
is
Yeah, it was-
tall.
it is.
That is tall.
Yeah,
like
that was.
big
I didn't think it was gonna feel that tall, but it does.
Yeah, that was impressive. The outer bank is very drawn out, and that was a crazy feeling.
Yes, but will it do that when it's running fast?
Right,
I
that's
think
the
it's
thing.
gonna get better
It's
once it
freezing
warms up.
today.
Yes, it is. It is cold. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up like closing the ride early because of how cold it is, which is fine. Minimum operating temperature and stuff. But so during the summer, I'm sure it's gonna be flying. But like as for right now, like that was like a very odd sensation going over an outer
is
bank
weird.
at that speed.
Yeah.
And the launches aren't like consistent. It's like
Yeah. Okay. So the
And those sounds.
I know, dude. I love the sounds they make, but like the second launch. So when you're going up into the top hat and you roll back. So you start to launch, you go up an airtime hill, and then you continue
Yeah.
the launch. Like it almost feels like two different launches.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like one continuous launch.
That
It's
was
cool, though.
bizarre.
It's weird.
I would
It's a
argue
good-
it's 2 separate launches.
Honestly,
It's
like a
you,
launch and a
you
boost.
could totally. Yeah, the second part of that felt like a boost. So
I dig it.
bizarre. We definitely need to ride it again, though. Well, as promised, re-rides are allowed after 4 o'clock this time. Andrew, you just got off your first ride.
It exists.
I know.
It's actually real.
It is.
And it's actually really great.
It is. You did the front row?
I did. I thought I had to do front after my 3-year wait, even though I'm sure back will be better, but I think my expectations build up over the 3 years, and then in the last like week or two, I kind of set them low because I was like, I don't want to be disappointed after all this. And I think it was awesome. It was really great.
Met up to your expectations?
Oh yeah, I think it's slightly exceeding my expectations.
Excellent. Yep, all we had to do was show our membership and we're coming back over. And looks like everyone else has too, because it appears it is a 40-minute line now, but we'll see if it actually ends up taking that long. But for this, it's worth it. Right here next to the ride photo, there is a test seat. They're encouraging larger guests to try it on. I've heard that these seats, for some reason, are a little bit more restrictive than, say, like Velocicoasters. And the other thing is that they are enforcing a maximum height requirement. That's because there's a near miss on this section in the second half that I guess taller riders probably aren't going to be able to do.
I've never gotten so much gesture on the outer ridge. I actually got ejected.
SeaWorld's really going all out here with their budget. We have a paper sign up for the front row and all of the rows. Wow, I hope that's temporary. Well, that was not a 40-minute wait. About to get on. All right, here we go. We got Matt and Gabby back here. Let's go! Live up to your expectations?
Oh, dude. Unbelievable.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
That is fantastic.
Well done, Intamin. I literally chef's kiss.
It's time for for our first ever night ride. Stoked?
Make sure you get all the theming in here.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot.
Oh, yeah.
There's a banner
Oh, my
there, and
gosh.
there's an exit sign.
Exit. Oh, the Romans will be so proud.
And then there's a fire alarm over there.
That's awesome.
I'm excited.
Hey, but night ride should be cool, right?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited.
What do you think?
Harness
Night
the
ride!
speed and circles in the bins ahead of you. Keep in mind that Busch Gardens
All right, night rides are sweet. It's pretty dark back there. No lights or anything.
Amazing at night, amazing in the back row. On the launch track, on the third launch, I was still in the air getting ejected, and we got launched again. So I was in the air and got thrown to the back of my seat. It's really intense. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then like, once you hit the stall, you're out of your seat for the rest of the ride. Like, you just can't see where you're going.
At the end, in the dark, like the S-bend area, you can't see anything, and so I literally
You can't like brace yourself. You can't like brace yourself for it. So you're just being tossed around like a rag doll.
How'd that go?
Amazing.
We just rode Pantheon so many times.
It was a lot.
So we went in for a night ride, and then there were some empty rows, and so we just re-rode. And so we rode it like 4 or 5 times, all at night. I don't remember either, but that was great.
Was
amazing.
It's speechless. Fantastic.
It's so
So
dark
much
back
better than I
there.
thought it would
Very.
be.
It just got better with every ride.
Those
It's
are
a
the
night
best
ride,
rides
yeah.
so far. Absolutely. I feel like I have a really positive opinion of this ride after those.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
I think we were all concerned when Busch Gardens announced their pass holder thing and being worried, like,
Yeah,
are we
because
only
it
going to
was
get one ride? How's this going to work?
Yeah.
But if you come when they allow re-rides, you
After
can
like
just sit
4
on
or
it.
5,
Yeah, like the
Never
park is
thought of
closed now.
Pantheon.
We just lapped it. And that was great. That was a satisfying ending to
I'm
our
happy.
first time experiencing Pantheon. Overall, it's a great ride. I definitely recommend checking it
Give it a
out.
thumbs up.
Giga thumbs up? Well, it's not a
thumbs
giga,
up.
but all right.
Thumbs up.
It's a multi-launch thumbs up.
LSM thumbs up. That's what it is. LSM thumbs up.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios, and we'll see you next time.